The art of letting people think whatever they want. Have you ever stopped yourself from doing something not because you didn't want to do it, but because you were worried about what people would think? Maybe you wanted to start a YouTube channel, maybe you wanted to change careers, or maybe you wanted to wear something different, speak up in a meeting, or chase a dream that felt too big. And then one question stopped you: what will people think? If that question has ever controlled your life, this video is for you. Because today I want to talk about one of the most freeing mindsets you can develop: the art of letting people think whatever they want. Now, this doesn't mean become rude or ignoring every opinion. It means understanding something very simple. You cannot control what other people think about you. No matter what you do, someone will have an opinion. If you are quiet, they will call you shy. If you speak confidently, they will say you are arrogant. If you work hard, they will say you are obsessed. If you take a break, they will call you lazy. If you stay single, people will ask why. If you get into a relationship, someone will still have something to say. Do you see the pattern? The opinions change, but the judging never really stops. Once you understand that, something incredible happens. You stop trying to please everyone, and one of the biggest mistakes we make in believing that if we explain ourselves enough, everyone will finally understand us. But that's really but that's rarely how life works. Some people have already decided who they think you are, and we can't change that opinion from their mind. No explanation will change their mind, and honestly, that's okay. That's totally okay. Not everyone is supposed to understand your journey. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack every single day. Every opinion, every comment, every criticism, everything. And now imagine putting that backpack down. That's what feel like when you stop trying to manage everyone's perception of you. You suddenly have more energy, more peace, more confidence, because you are finally living your values instead of their approval. I learned this lesson while starting my own content creation journey. When I decided to post videos online, I knew people might judge me. Some might think I am wasting my life. Some might think I am wasting my time, some might laugh, some might compare me to others. For a moment, that scared me. But then I asked myself a simple question: if I let fear of judgment stop me today, where will I be 1 year from now? Probably in the exact same place, still thinking, still planning, and still waiting. That's when I realized something. Pupils' opinion don't pay your bills. They don't build your confidence. They don't create your future. Your actions do. Now, let me be clear. There's a difference between feedback and opinion. Constructive feedback helps you to improve, it points out things you can genuinely work on. But random opinions often come from people who don't know your story, your goals, or your struggles. Learn to separate the two. Listen to feedback. Don't become a prisoner of opinions. Another thing that helped me is remember this: most people are thinking about themselves far more than they are thinking about you. The conversation you are replaying in your head, the mistake you made, and the awkward moment you are embarrassed about, chances are everyone else has already forgotten about it. We are all busy living our own lives. So, why give imaginary judgments so much power? And here's the another perspective: the people who judge you today might respect you tomorrow, not because you convinced them, but because you stayed consistent. History is full of people who were doubted before they were admired. The difference wasn't that the critics disappeared. The difference was that those people kept going anyway, and that's the mindset you want to build. Instead of asking what will people think, start asking will I be proud of myself if I don't even try. That question changes everything. At the end of your life, you won't regret the opinions people had about you. You will regret the opportunities you never took because you were afraid of those opinions. So start the business, start the YouTube channel, apply for that job, learn that skill, and speak your mind. Wear what makes you feel confident. Live according to your values. Because the people who truly matter won't need an explanation. And the people who demand one don't get to decide your future. I will leave you with this. You have one life. Don't spend it trying to fit into someone else's expectations. Let people misunderstand you. Let people underestimate you. Let people have opinions. Your responsibility is not to control their thoughts. Your responsibility is to build a life you're proud of. If this message spoke to you, subscribe to the channel. This community is all about self improvement, confidence, discipline, and becoming the strongest version of ourselves. And remember, the moment you stop chasing approval is often the moment you finally start living.